Hey, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Let's get into this. So, this mostly going to be like something of a exhortation, I guess. You know? I want to speak on something I was thinking about. Like, this is an exhortation to you would be and soon to be kings, you know? Because I was thinking about a king's, well, not necessarily a king's tale, but a story. Those stories where the one who is chosen to be king, like those stories, each individual stories that the main character is chosen to be king, is first tested. First tested. And these tests be all like things nobody else would do. Things nobody else would do. Like, they will have to first leave their village and set out on a venture. That's the first step. To leave their families, their village, everything they known to do this certain task that will lead to the kingdom. And what brothers have done and are going to do. Some brothers have, relocated. Some brothers, like one of my elders, Kazak, at the Kazak of the Mississippi camp, he's originally from Chicago, but yet he's in Mississippi. Yeah, he's in Mississippi. He's in Mississippi teaching the word. Like, that's like you leaving your home, your village, like the main character leaving their village to complete a task. But also the times that we're coming into, Jacob's trouble, a lot of those who would be kings and princesses are going to what? Leave their home. Forsake everything they've known to complete and achieve, to reach the end goal. And that's what? The kingdom. That's the kingdom, And you brothers that submit yourselves to you brothers and sisters that submit yourselves to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, this is you. And this genre of storytelling is like, it's a common one because it's one of the most favorite in fantasies. Like the MC, the main character, goes out to accomplish something and end up becoming a god, a king, a princess, a queen, realizing there's some kind of higher status being, This is the situation you all find yourselves in, And like, they leave computer tasks is another set, and they have to do things, like I said before, they have to do things nobody else would want to do. They're always doing a thing nobody else wants to do. Like, for you men, for you brothers, you go out there and what? Make yourselves full for Hamashiach's sake, for Yahweh's sake. You go out on the highways and hedges in the cold and the heat, no matter what the weather is, and preach his word, declare his word, And you sisters, And you sisters, y'all aid them men. Y'all aid them men. You gotta think. You gotta think how ridiculous that looks to the world. Y'all actually take hours, spend hours of your time reading, talking about, doing lessons on, going down the highways and hedges, in the view of the public, in the view of society, and preach of a being that they think is fictitious, that they think don't exist. They think it's foolish for you men. They think it's foolish for you women to submit yourselves and aid those men in doing that. You know? Women would think you're dumb, you're foolish, it's stupid for you to spend your life aiding a man who's doing something for a fictitious being, what they believe to be a fictitious being. And that's great works on you women part, and that's great works on you men part. But again, that's that main character in the story who's going to receive the kingdom doing things that nobody else would do. Why? Because they believe, like the main character, they'll believe in the end goal. Even though it might, be rocky, turbulence here, turbulence there. They have to go through events, character growth that will change them to better traverse the path that will lead them to the kingdom. And at the end of the story, they're a better version of themselves, At the end of the story, they're a better version of themselves. And that's going to be the same for the elect. We that teach and preach and listen, we're the hopeful elect. But we as how I just said it, we're the hopeful elect, hoping to be the elect, hoping to receive that ultimate change. Listen, this is Zechariah chapter 13 verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and refine them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is my power. Once you become that gold, you become that better version of yourself that reached the end of the story, now fit to be in that position, now fit to be in that position, it's gonna be a heavy reward for the men and the women and you sisters that reach that end goal. You see, we're both being made fools. We're both playing a fool for Hamashiach's sake, for Yahushua's sake, both the man and the women, because the women support those men's doing, their livelihood. The world, along, the men and the women of the world will think the man and the woman, is foolish for doing that. But the end goal, everybody's celebrating them. Some people be like, I can't believe it's you. So you were the one. How can he was the one? I ate with him. I worked with him. Man, I remember I was, putting in the story format. I remember I worked the field with him. I remember I worked the field with her. I remember I used to knit clothes, sew clothes with her. She's a princess. He's a prince. She's a king. He's a king. you know? And always when you read them stories, there's going to be trials and tribulations. But at the end of the story, like I said before, that character is a more wiser or version of themselves, you know? So, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. No one's expecting for you to be a chosen one, you know? No one's expecting for you to be a chosen one, you know? Even the other people, other people that do believe in, or call themselves believing the scriptures, they don't see you being a chosen one. They see themselves being a chosen one, like these Christians. They don't see you being a chosen one. They think everybody's going to be equal. Everybody's going to be equal, and there's like the angels are all white, and the Most High is white. Then they don't expect, they have no idea what's coming. Even if they heard it, they don't believe it, so they still don't have an idea what's coming. You brothers and sisters, are going to be higher status beings. Higher status being not only in worldly status, but in your body, because you're gonna get that new body, that's celestial and terrestrial. I forgot what scripture it is, but it said them all, that the body has like. It said, I forgot what scripture it was, but it was like, it gave like a depiction that, the body gonna have like a glow to it, right? And what comes to mind when I think about it was that old Disney movie of Hercules. How when Hercules became like a full guy, or the guys had that glow about them. They were different colors, but they had a glow about them. I wanna put the main focus on Hercule, because he still had his normal skin tone, but he had that glow to him. I think the new body's gonna look something like, I believe, I speak as a man when I say this. I believe the new body's gonna be something like that. But actually, better. We cannot see it. We can't see it for real right now, but until it comes, what's the scripture I'm looking for? It's it. I might just quote it. Let's see if I know is that let me see. I know it was that scripture that was saying, dang, it's escaping me right now. Yeah, I'm just quoting that scripture that goes into how one must, sin, like not the one that's talking about Yahweh Shai, but the one that's talking about it still talks about, it's still talking about Yahweh Shai, but the one that's saying to receive the inheritance, one must go through tribulations. It's set to go through tribulations and stuff like that for the inheritance. Yeah, that's the main character. That's each individual story of a character starting with a humble beginnings, reaching that end goal to receive that inheritance, the kingdom. you know. And my favorite, you know, just that y'all know my favorite one, like my favorite story when it comes to things like this is the show sucked. The show sucked. I say read the book because they butchered the characters in the story. The show butchered it. So I say read the books if y'all into it and y'all have time. It's a book series called The Wheel of Time. It's a heavy book, man. It's a heavy book. It deals with power, reincarnation, all that. But that's what I want to say. It was an exhortation for you guys to keep going. This is your everybody has their own individual story that's being told, and yours, because you're of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, your tale is one of greatness. Your tale is one of greatness, So I hope you guys was encouraged about that. Something to be like, yeah, something for y'all to think about. Encourage y'all to get through the things that we're about to go through and the things we're going through now. So with that, I hope you was edified. Again, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Until next time, Yahweh willing, Shalom.